Hello, in this video, we will look at input and output redirections and read all data from a file. You can redirect the console input and output to a file. Now let's look at the preceding example, Sentinel value. When you run the program, you enter data. If there are a lot of data, you have to type all the data when you run the program. Now, if you want to run it again using the same data, you have to retype the data. That is not convenient. So for a lot of data, you can save the data in a text file and get the data when you run the program. You don't have to retype it. So to do this, we can create a text file and put all the data in the text file. And when you run the program and using input redirection, your program will get the data from the file rather than from the console input. I'm going to copy and paste this program into my Visual Studio command prompt. So I'm going to have this directory change it to temp. Now I'm going to call this is sentinel value.cpp and copy and paste the program right here. So this is my program now. So please note that we can compile the program using this command CL. We have this video from chapter 1 to compile and run C++ from the command line. So now you can use the CL to compile. All right, so this is Sentinel value.cpp, that's the source code file, .exe, this is the executable file. So Sentinel value. All right, so I misspelled Sentinel value, missing this L. So you can enter all the values, all the values, all the values, enter all the values, all the values. Now enter 0 to end it. So this is the program, and that's what you get. The total is now 24. So we can put all the input in this temporary file. Let's call this as t.txt. And this is, I'm going to have this as 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is some data. And this is some data. So let's see, last one, 0. Now, save it. And run the program using this input redirection, t.txt. So now, see what is the output? So this is the sum is 401. You can also save the console output to this file, t.out. Now, all this console output is going to be sent to t.out. Now, let's look at what is t.out. T.out is this. This right is t.out. So this is the input redirection, and you have input, and also you have the output redirection, and you send the output to a file. You can also read all data from a file when you use the input stream, the input file stream, So here we can use this. In the program, you want to read the data to the file. How do you know when the input ends? So you can use this end of file function on the input object to test if the input ends. So now I'm going to have this program here get this input from this numbers.txt. And now I'm going to read all the data. So here is all the data is, I'm going to read the data here. If this number is not the end, so I'm going to have this input dot EOF if it's not the end of the file. So I'm going to read one into number and display the data and add the data to sum. After all this is done, close it. So get the total. And this is to read data from the file. That is all for this section on input and output redirections and read all data from a file. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.